Hi everybody, happy Friday. I hope you're having a blessed day today. I know that I am. Thank you, Jesus, always on my side, always provides. So happy Friday. I got it right this time, guys, Friday. I know in my video at one point I must have said happy Friday, but it was Thursday, so just disregard that. Okay, what do I have in my pot already cooking? I did some white rice. That's simple, self-explanatory. Everyone knows that. So I have some onions and I have some garlic here. Let me get my spoon. So I have some onion and garlic here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to make some quick black beans to go with that. So while this is cooking up a little bit, I'm going to add a little bit of oil to it. Just a little bit of oil. Okay, so raise the heat. Alright guys, what am I going to make? If I have some white rice and black beans, I got to be making something else, right? So here we go. I owe this recipe to Wild Fork for bringing in the best meats ever. Now this is a Picana steak from Wild Fork, and it's boneless beef top sirloin cap, and it's Picana the rest, meaning it's beef. And it's age prime, and it comes from USDA. So it's a prime USDA piece of meat right here. And I already checked on my chart, and it says that if you put it in the microwave, it should be 15 minutes according to pounds. So at 450, so I'm thinking maybe 10 minutes on one side, 10 minutes on the other, 10 and 10. So I'm going to do this in a rotation of like maybe 30 minutes. I'm thinking 30 minutes should do it. So I'm going to put that in. I'm going to turn on my microwave, my thing, and I have to put it to 450. Okay, it's on 450, and I'm not going to season it, guys. I'll season it when it comes out. It'll be okay. So, oh boy. So I have my Picana steak, and I'm just going to lay it down, guys, right in here. And I'm going to put the meat side up for 10 minutes. Okay, so see, I put it right in there, and I put the meat side up. Let me wash my hands. I smell this burning. Don't burn! Don't burn! I put the heat too high. Okay, there you go. That's better. Let's leave it like that. Alright, so I have my Picana steak in here. As you can see, I put it down with the fat part down. And I'm just going to turn it on. Press start, power, air fry. Again, I turned to 450, shut off on me. 450 and start. It's set for 20 minutes right now. It's going to heat up, but it's set for 20 minutes. So I got a mess here, guys. Let me just wipe this. Okay, so excuse me. So now that I have my beans, they're almost done. This is the simplest thing out of everything, or maybe the rice. These two, competition with the simplest things. Okay, let's add a little bit of salt. And let's add a little bit of pepper. Some salt and pepper. And I have a little bit of the garlic and herb and seasonings. I like this. Okay, so I'm going to add that. And I'm also going to add, I don't have much, but I'm going to add whatever's in here. And it has no liquid in here anymore. You know what? I'm going to take some liquid because I want to get those little pimentos out. So, get those pimentos out. Alright, that's good. There's one little stuck in there. I don't want it. If I have to fight with you, I don't want it. Alright, so we have onion, garlic, salt, pepper, olive, and I'm going to need a little dab of vinegar. So I have some apple cider vinegar here. I'm just going to add like a little spoon. That's enough. And guys, that's how easy. See this little mix? This is the whole base that's going to make your black beans taste so good. So now that I have this base done, and you can see all my onions are already They're translucent, meaning they're cooked already. So I use the black bean broth. All that, I use that. I don't throw it away. That's the only one that I never throw out the water from it. Any other bean that I make from a can, I will drain it and rinse it, except for the black beans, because I want that dark flavor, that dark texture. So I have just a little bit of water here. Guys, it's not even half a can, it's up to here of water, okay? Remember that. Right here. That's not even a third of a can, but you don't need a lot, okay? So, see, I'm gonna bring this up to a heat. I'm gonna bring it up, and this is done already. Basically, you just wanna heat it and eat it. That's it. That's how simple it is. Heat and eat. So I'm gonna wait for that to come to a boil, a full boil, and my daughter's coming to pick me up. I'm so happy because I've been wanting to go to, what is it called, that meat store in, oh boy, SOS. SOS. I am stuck on stupid. Let me see. It's a meat store. Western Beef. There you go. I knew it would click in eventually. So I'm going to Western Beef because I've been craving empanadillas of pizza from Puerto Rico. I made them a few times, but actually I forgot my dough recipe that used to be really good. I can't remember. I know I probably have it written down somewhere, but if not, I'm so bummed out because that recipe was years and years of using the same recipe, the dough for the empanadas, and I actually made it one time, the pizza one. It was really good. You had a little bit of like ragu tomato sauce, a little bit of cream cheese, a little bit of ricotta, some mozzarella. Basically that was it. It's just the texture that's off sometimes. It has to be a little looser, and mine was coming out thick or too much, and my empanadas were breaking. Long story short, I'm going to Western Beef and I'm gonna pick up some empanadillas today. My daughter gets out of work early. Today's Friday, and I'm just gonna make this dinner so my son can eat, and so I can have something when I come back to eat also. And this is it. This is gonna be my dinner, the Picana steak. So I guess tomorrow we'll make some empanadillas, a pizza. Now, why do I want these so bad, guys? These bring me back to my childhood. I'm Puerto Rican. I was born in New York, and every summer vacation, when summer hit, my mom would send me to Puerto Rico with my family. So much family. I could go to house from house and a whole block long full of families. It was wonderful. I had a great childhood with the beaches right there. So every summer I would go to Puerto Rico, and I would stay there for July and August, and then come back for September every year for my life. Okay, so one year I just decided to stay there because I wanted to do schooling, and I think I was 15. I think I was 15 years old, and I stayed there for school. And of course, what they fed you outside, you could either have the school lunches, or you can go outside, and the pizza empanadilla pizza guy was outside. Boy, the line would form on that. So good. That was one of my favorites. And for $1.50, you get a whole empanadilla. So delicious. And I'm not talking about a little one. I'm talking about those big ones. So good. That's what I remember. And the one that I'm getting today, it comes straight from Puerto Rico. So kudos to that. I'm going to have that authentic Puerto Rican taste to that, which I'm so happy. So let's just boil this up for a few minutes. And it's asking me to turn it already, but it's not even ready to turn. I'm just gonna pretend like I did. And like I said, I'm gonna cook that. It's at 19 minutes. So when it hits 10 minutes, I'm going to flip it at 10 minutes, okay? And then after 10 minutes, I'll flip it again. All right, so I'm gonna do that little thing right there, but look at these beans. They smell so good. And like I said, guys, they're already done because they're heat and eat, okay? You're just heating them up. And like I said, we're gonna pair it up with some white rice right here that's ready, nice and warm, and steak. So that's it. I'm all tucked out. I'm all tuckered, talked out, and I'll be back when my steak is ready. Okay, so for now, I'm just gonna see if I find a cover for this. I don't know if this one will fit. Let's see. Nope, this one don't fit. Hold on, I'll be back. Let me get a cover. Hi everybody, I'm back. I just got in. I went shopping and I left everybody hungry here, so they didn't want to wait, so they decided to eat the meat. And this is the only little piece that's left out of that Picana steak. Yeah, this is the only piece left. So guys, sorry, I wanted to show you the big piece, but I couldn't do that because I left them without eating, so they had to eat something. Alright, so I have some little purple onions here that I chopped up, and I have some garlic. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little salt and pepper to that. A little salt. It doesn't need a lot of ingredients, guys, because this is good on its own. Now, what I'm doing is I'm seasoning the board so I can cut the meat right on top, okay? So I have some pepper, and I'm going to put some salt. And I'm going to add a little bit of the Italian seasonings that I have here. And I got fresh garlic, so it doesn't need too much, but okay, that's good. And this has no salt, it's salt free, so that's good. Now, I'm just going to mix this up. I need a little oil. Let me get my oil, guys. Hold on. I'm just going to pour a little bit of oil in here. Not too much. I don't want it to be spilling all over the place. All right, that's it. That's just so I can mix this up a little. There you go. See? And while I cook this in the air fryer, I got a lot of tallow. Let me show you. Look at that. Look at all the fat that came out. I got a piece of meat in here. I don't know how it got in there. This is a chunk of meat. But look at all this tallow. That's all the tallow that I got. It's pretty much amount. For that steak, look, it was up to here, guys. Look at that. That's a lot of tallow, which is really good. It's perfect, healthy fat. And this is what it looks like. My little mixture here. See this little mixture? That's perfect. I'm just going to push this to the side for a minute. And as you can see, this has a lot of juices in there. I'm going to put the steak back in there so they can get absorbed with the juices. But sorry guys, this is all I got to deal with, this little piece. But I'm just going to trim a little bit of the fat. It has so much fat. I'm just going to trim a little bit. And I'm going to cook it, guys. I am not going to throw this away. I just want to show you. Look at all that fat. All this is tallow. So I'm just going to put it in this little bowl here. Later I'll fry it up. And I could render some more tallow. Just going to take this piece out because, like I said, it has a lot. Just putting it to the side. See all the tallow? And it has more on this side. But you know what? That's just a little bit. I'm going to take out. Alright, guys. So I'm going to slice it up. The slices look really nice. It has a nice pink color inside. Really nice, but it has a little layer of fat there. So I'm just going to chop this up. That one didn't come out too good. And let me move the hair out of the way, guys. So I went shopping. Yeah, this is really juicy, guys. Look at that. That is delicious. So I'm just going to chop this up. You know what? I don't even want to chop anymore. I'm done. They hardly left anything behind, guys. This is funny, but I got to chop it. And the bottom, it's kind of like a little well done. I can't blame anybody. I was not here for the cooking process. Well, I finished most of it. You saw that I cooked everything. I just had to leave, so I left my son in charge of the Picana steak so he could turn it around for me. But yeah, this is okay. This is how it came out. And just gonna cut it up. See, as you get to the end, you could see it's less red there. A little bit red, but not a lot. And even so, like you saw, it was a small piece. I got pretty good slices out of it. So I'm just gonna chop 2 more pieces. And that's it. So now that that's done, like I said, look at this piece of fat. I'm gonna render all that fat later on. I'm just gonna cook it at low heat, and I could get more fat. So I'm gonna get my knife, and what I want to do is I just want to mix the seasonings in. Everybody ate here. See, that's nice slices right there, guys. And it's really good. I give you a little taste test. I can't give you a little taste test, but I can taste it. It's good. You can taste all the garlic and the onions. See? Nice and seasoned, guys. Look. So you can see all the pieces. That looks good. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it right here in those little juices, because that'll keep the picana from getting dry. So I'm just going to leave it right there for now. Hold on, I'm just washing my hands. Okay, so my hands are clean. And the picana steak is all ready, and it looks really good, guys. Look at that. It came out really good, I have to say. So it's time to serve a plate. I haven't eaten. It's almost like 7 o'clock at night, and I haven't had any breakfast or lunch. So I'm definitely going to eat a little bit of this food. I'm just going to get a spoon. And let's get some dinner ready. All right, so I'm going to grab a little bit of this rice. Put some rice. Okay, that's a nice amount of rice right there. And I'm going to grab some of these beans. I love when the beans are nice and thick like that. I don't like when they're drippy. But look at that. So yummy, guys. So let me grab a fork. And I could put some picana steak in here. Okay? Look at that. Delicious, guys. It's so very nice and seasoned. And put this little piece in here. I'm trying to get all the little specks of onions in here. Just like that. Look, see? And I can add a little bit of the juice that's in there, you know, the broth, because it... And I still have extra right here. Just some more nice pieces there. And I'll just put these away for another time. They devoured it already. See, they had this one there, so I'm just gonna pop it in there and save it. But this is what was left. Because what I told him was cut it in half and save me the bigger piece so I could chop it online real nice in the show. But he took the bigger piece and left me a little tiny one. That's okay. This is my dinner. I hope you liked my video. I hope you all have a blessed weekend. Happy Friday to everyone. And I'm going to show a haul that I did because I went to Western Beef. So I'm going to show you what I got there. Okay, this is my Picana steak from Wild Fork. You need to go there and get yourself some delicious beef because there's nothing like it. Have a good day, guys. Bye. If you like my video, give me a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And that's my dinner. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching. No light. Oh, too much light. There you go. Look. No. Look, guys. Oh, bye.